Again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. Not sure if it's going to rain or not. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. Today I have been playing with, my glasses are over here, yay, 16 by 20 inch canvases and covering them with thick layers of paint and using a pan of paint that looks like this. This is my leftovers. So I'm thinking I can add some more paint to that, i.e. I'm thinking some mega purple. And I'm also thinking some orange, which is kind of risky, but that's what I'm thinking anyway. I put a layer of white in the bottom of that to begin with, and I may add some more colors soon enough, and I may dump this whole thing. But I did mix up a goodly amount of white. Maybe I can get a little bit less on this time than last time. Because last time was just maybe a shad more than I would like. But if I need more, I can add more, and it's very hard to get rid of it. This is my OXO omelet turning magical best paint spreading spatula in the entire world on my Amazon link below the video. And if you're not watching someplace where you can find the Amazon link below the video, please just ask me. I save all my links so that you guys can have that information should you so desire it. I also have Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas and basting brushes and gold mica powder that I will give you the recipe for should you desire it, and all manner of pouring mediums, canvases, you name it, it's there. Stuff I like, stuff that's inexpensive, stuff that's less than inexpensive, or more expensive is a better way to put that. Anyway, so it looks like I have a fair amount of paint on here, and I gotta stop focusing on my words and focus a little bit more on covering as much of the canvas as possible. Now, when I did my last one, I took a rather large shovelful of paint and just started at one side and spun my canvas, spun my turntable. Not available. Talk to MarthaStewart.com. We want corporate to talk to Martha. Talk her into making turntables available through Michaels or something. She has products in Michaels. But my turntable is the residual of a Lazy Susan that had a patio table umbrella going through the top. It's glass top. Alright, so I've got enough paint there, hopefully. And this time I'm just going to wipe this off on my damp studio rag. If you buy these spatulas, you need to keep them clean. If you have schmutz on them, you will not be happy. There's some chain that needs to go in there. I like all of what I'm seeing over here, but I want more. I really just want to put some gold in there, but it hasn't been showing up. And I think I'm going to add, what am I going to add? I am going to take, as soon as I find, ooh, that's a pretty color. Easily distracted, is she? Yes, she is. That's another pretty color. That's still not the color I wanted. Alright, so I got a lot of paint here. And I'm still looking for this, which was right there all the time, honestly. And I need some lighter color in there. What's it going to be? I need my not favorite pink that... Oh, that's not light. Okay, I must have another light color. Here, this will do. And I'll add my gold because I'm just that way. Now, where's the dustpan I tossed? Alright. So, I guess I'm just going to do it. I'm going to grab as much paint as possible. Try and make it as level as possible exiting. Give a little bead there so I have a chance to I have a chance to what? Remember what I was about to say? No, I have no idea what I was about to say. But I did want that to all go all the way to the corner without dripping too much away. Don't like wasting paint. if I stick my finger in on the edge of that paint that's falling over, ooh, look. I'm just going to let that go down. I'm going to take my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and give it a little helping hand. Sorry you can't see that. There were some awesome cells and some beautiful colors in there. And I'm experimenting because I needed art therapy today, and so all bets are off as to what anything is supposed to be. There is no supposed to be today. And that dustpan is going in the bucket. And what am I going to do? I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to tip something, whatever this is. Okay, that's nothing. I know this is something. I did want to tip this, so maybe I should find out what's going to happen when I tip it. And back again. Oh, I like that orange. I really don't want to see that orange go. Oh, I accidentally tipped all my colors down. I think I need to find an edge catcher. That's what I think I need. I also want to do some other colors. You know what I like? I like the idea of using one of my acetate cards and pulling some stuff. Because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link. Alright, here goes nothing. I seem to have a somewhat rough edge on that one. I am going to have to put a little pressure in there if I want to drag that color all the way. I do stuff because I can. That's why I called the book that. And you can too. Or at least I'm hoping to encourage you to. How much am I loving that? I'm not sure yet. I just feel like playing. There is no silicone in my paint mix, but I see that we're getting some incredible cells, which is pretty cool. And being that there's white paint on the background, I can often drag a skewer through things. I'm just going to keep, I think I'm going to use that card and pull some paint right over the edge, put it right on the edge. And I could put chain or basting brushes or anything in there. What do I need? I want something. I want this. Right there. That's what I want. And I need to wipe off my tools and see what I can do with that. It isn't brown. Yes, hopefully not. Hopefully not brown. I could be just making a mess this time. It could happen. Okay, black. I think I'm out of black from my last canvas, but I want some anyway, so I'm going to try maybe the Anita's black, which is not very black. So this is basically an abstract expressionist artwork created with fluid acrylics in an accidental form. I don't know how to say that. I think if I can't have black, then it's either going to have to be, yes, I think that dark purple is pretty good. Evidently today's a day for a lot of paint. I don't usually overly indulge myself in tons of paint, but I'm having a pretty good time. I don't have any idea what I'm going to get at all. I know I could throw a chain in. I also know I can use an edge catcher. But I kind of like what's going on. Where is my Prussian blue? That's not it. That's not... Hey, look, it's way over there. And there's my ever handy bamboo skewer that I'm just going to use because I can to integrate a few things. Just like I meant it. I don't know what, if anything, this is going to need, but because that white paint is behind everything, it changes it up when I stick my skewer in there and drag everything around. I'm not super thrilled with this magenta down here. That doesn't mean I'm stuck with it either. Not that that pink will show up, but it will change things up a little bit. It's a neon pink, usually from folk art. I am breaking all my rules. Not that I have any. But I'm just sort of, I'm allowing the potential for ugliness to occur. I really miss my black, but I know that this Prussian blue will do very nearly the same thing. And sell. Very nicely, in fact, especially with that white. And that, I think, is an iridescent purple from Art Minds. I feel like I'm missing some color someplace that's going to fix the cohesiveness of all of this. Just going to touch up my edges right quick and throw my spatula in the bucket and then try and think about this. And if I don't mix in my orange, then I can waggle it in, and that will be an alternative to accidentally making brown. And I'll be able to keep it, which is pretty cool and makes me sort of want some yellow. And I haven't used my torch yet. I think the yellow is the ticket. I really do. Yes, I just have to get a little more to come out than is currently exiting cautiously. Alright, where else? Same thing with the yellow and the blue. If I don't mix it, I ought to be able to keep the yellow. And I'm pretty happy with most of that right now. Kind of like my thin stream, but I'm not sure I can keep streams thin. Okay, so now it's time to decide what else. The gold does not really show up all that well with the white in the background because it disappears into the depths like immediately. But we'll give it one more try anyway, hoping to not just completely destroy all those cells. And as much as I love that yellow, I love gold more, and I really wish I could keep some. I seldom work with paint this deep, and what I think is that if I want gold, I'm going to be adding it tomorrow. And I probably have enough paint left to cover my edges should I decide I have to do that at some point in time. I have enough paint to just go ahead and call it a day, because this is probably my last painting. And even if I have what you might refer to as too much paint, it's still creating a layered effect that I like. And lots and lots and lots and lots of cells. And tomorrow is a new day, so if I want to add gold somewhere and black somewhere, I can do that. And I'm just busy spatula, taking the spatula to my container. And I can use my spatula to drag through the wet paint, and that makes some lines, which is pretty cool. If I so desire, like so. That's 2 minutes until we're done. Or I decide that there's another day coming, which is entirely possible. So I love you guys, and thank you for 60,000 subscribers. Yes, I'm just dragging my spatula right through everything. Like some people use forks. Single blade fork. Yes, that's kind of cool. Just changing it all up. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's take an edge catcher, and I will see you guys in another video. This will be whatever it'll be. Check out my Pinterest, my Instagram, my Facebook albums, all underneath the video at the bottom, underneath the paint pouring recipe. And I think I'm going to torch. I might touch up my edges a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a wild abstract. And as good as it needs to be for me right now today. With a ton of cells and lots of fun and great colors. And it's very different from anything I've done. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's some really wild stuff in my past. So check out some of the 500, almost 600 videos on the playlist at the end screens in the last 20 seconds of the video. The more you watch, the more you help me. If you give me a thumbs up, both of those things will help me to have good placement on YouTube, and more people will see me, and you'll have more company for subscribers. I know I lose my ability to talk sometimes when I'm focused on what I'm doing, but that is what it is, and it may be the background for something else tomorrow, but otherwise I think it's pretty cool, actually. We've got a lot of great cells in there, and some funky wild colors. So I love you guys, and thanks for all the contributions that have kept me painting in the past. If you want to join a contest, contribute again, and as long as I have your email and probably a phone number to contact you with, you will be entered. I think those spirals are just perfect in there. And I'm going to add a few more. So you can look for those when you come back. Or when you see this, because it'll probably be on the thumbnail for the video. I do love waggling a skewer. I recommend it. It's It's very therapeutic.